enjoyed by Tennessee players. We are going to take questions for Sara Puckett first because she has got to go to radio. We'll start with Maria.
Sara, you knew your offense was going to come at some point. It seemed like a good time to get back on track.
Yes, I mean, I just got back in the gym with Coach Sam and, really just put the work in this week because I wanted to be better for my team. And so that's just what I did. And they believed in me, and so I want to do it for them.
Cora.
Sara, the rebounding battle was really important tonight. You guys were able to dominate there. Is it nice to kind of feel that again for you guys to be able to string together performances where you are dominating the glass and pushes you guys over the hump?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, that's who we are. That's who Tennessee has been. And it definitely helps to have this girl right here out there snagging those rebounds. So, yeah, I mean, we were in there battling, as you could tell, and there were some, tips, and ultimately we came up with the ball, and that's what mattered.
Sara, you started hot from three-point, then sat for the rest of the first quarter and came back. Is it hard to get back going again in the second quarter? Then what kind of lets you have the 20-point night?
I don't think it's hard. I mean, I just was in tune with the game over on the sidelines, cheering on my teammates, maybe tracking the ball for some rebounds, even on the sideline. And so I don't think it was that hard for me to get back in rhythm. And what was the second part of your question?
Just kind of what was working so well for you to get that 20-point night?
My teammates were finding me. I mean, they had to respect, Juwel driving to the basket, so that allowed me to be open on the three-point line. And then I was also aggressive, so that helped. And we were all just putting each other in the position to score tonight.
Sara, this is Juwel's second 20-point plus performance in SEC play. Just what has she been doing that's been so effective for you guys, and how important is that consistency for you guys going forward in conference play?
She's been extremely aggressive. She's been very confident. I mean, it's showing. I mean, you can tell. And we're very proud of how she's just been able to take on that role and just do what she needs to do for us. And she's doing the small things too. Like, I see her getting loose balls that like some people wouldn't necessarily get. And those are a big deal down the stretch because those are possessions that we gain. And she's just doing a really great job. Thanks, Sara.
Last question for Sara.
Sara, you guys were up 69-64. You hit that big three and the stomach goes wild. What is it like to hit a shot like that?
Very exciting. I mean, the roar of the crowd was crazy. I enjoyed every minute of it, and I was just glad I was able to, help the team push a little forward to get that game that we needed.
Thanks, Sara.
Thank y'all.
Good job,
Sara.
All right. We'll start in the back, and then Ryan and Maria.
Juwel in the back here. You had your highs and lows throughout this first season, but back-to-back 20-point games. What has that done for your confidence, and what was working so well for you tonight?
Yeah, I think it's helped my confidence a lot, these past two games, just seeing the ball go in. But like Sara said, just making other plays that give me energy, whether it's loose balls, taking charges, getting offensive rebounds, defensive rebounds, just doing the little things because it's able to get me in a rhythm offensively.
For either of you, that's 3 games in a row now. You've kind of had to scratch out of a hole that's come in the first half. What do you guys have to do to play 40 minutes of solid basketball?
Yeah, that was an emphasis for us. We want to come out the gate aggressive. We don't want to chase our tails in the second half. So I think we did a better job of that today. We did get down in the second quarter, but I think just coming out the gate, we were more aggressive. So we'll keep doing that moving forward.
Maria.
Juwel, there were 42 total foul calls in 40 minutes of the game. Obviously, what y'all did at the line was pretty incredible, 26 of 30, and you went 10 of 11. You didn't even miss one to the very last. Just how big were free throws in this game, looking at that final score?
Yeah, free throws were huge. We talked about that after the game, only missing 4. It just shows that we're being aggressive. We're getting to the line and trying to get downhill. And it's also been an emphasis in practice, making free throws, so it's translating to the game.
Okay, Sydney.
Okay. Tamari, from your perspective, what was working so well for Sara tonight?
She was just being aggressive. Like she said, we were all just looking for each other and getting each other in great positions to be able to score. And just for her to stay confident, we all have been getting in the gym a lot this winter break. So I think her just being consistent in that and not getting too down on herself. So only up from here.
Cora, then Caleb, then Carter.
This is for either of you guys, but I know Florida got some threes at the end to get that final score, but just going forward in SEC play, just where do you feel like this team needs to take steps defensively to either keep a bigger lead or just not let teams back in at the end?
I think our communication on defense is something that we have been working towards since the summer. We're just getting better at, and then also just being one step ahead. Rail help, kind of just being in tune with what's happening in the flow of the game. If we don't get a stop, making sure we get a score, coming back down, getting another stop. So just making sure we really hone in on our defensive possessions because they are important.
Tamari, I felt like you played extended minutes tonight with Jillian at the 4 and the U at the 5. What do you like about that lineup, and how does it kind of change when you're on the court?
Yeah, I think I like playing with Joe a lot. Well, any of our posts, honestly, but they were doubling in on the inside a lot with us, so that gave us the opportunity to get the rise and get that little jump shot at the top of the key. I also think that helped us with our ball movement as well. So, yeah, she's been playing really aggressive, too, so I'm proud of her.
Joel, when you guys got down 12, I think you guys were at a point where you were down 7, and then you make a couple of buckets, you force a travel, then you come down and assist Sara on a shot. How much ownership did you feel like you took when your team was down by double digits to help lead them back?
I'd say just as, one of the leaders on the team, just knowing, it's not acceptable. Like, teams are going to make runs. Like, we understand that, but also, like, we have to know that we have to put our foot on the gas, like, from the start, and that starts defensively. So just, like I said, like, whether it's making someone travel, taking charges as a team, getting deflections, just getting energy on the defensive side, because then everything else will take care of itself.
Juwel, on the video posted in the locker room after Sunday's win, Kelly at the very end said to you, yes, Juwel, it does get loud at Queen City Center. Was the volume actually a bit of a surprise for you? It did get loud Sunday. Have you seen how the fans sort of flip a switch in SEC play too?
Yeah, I do. That was really fun to see. Like when Tess made that 3 off of TK's block, it was just amazing to hear like the roar and the energy. I always know that the fans are going to come out and support us, and we appreciate that. But just see the energy they have, whether it's starting defensive chants or cheering on the offensive side, it just brings us energy and it helps us.
We'll wrap up with Cora.
Juwel, tonight you look so comfortable with the ball in your hand, especially just getting to the rim to finish or drawing contact. Like, just do you feel like you gained confidence in that last couple games, and is that kind of where you feel, I guess, most comfortable right now being a threat?
Yeah, I definitely feel like I've gained confidence. My threes aren't going in right now, and they are going to, but not trying to force that and just trying to find other ways to help my team. So just being aggressive to get downhill and get to the lane.
One more from Maria.
36 minutes.
Tamari, cool patch, by the way. That was on,
Thank
on
you.
the jersey.
Thanks. Thank you.
You understand the importance of starting 3-0 in the SEC, particularly with the next 2 games on the road. There's no snow, the forecast or ice for College Station. I thought you would want to know that after
We
that
just
trip.
talked about that in the locker room.
So it's supposed to be okay, maybe a little rainy, but just how important are these next 2 games, both on the road, to sort of get where you need to be in the SEC?
Well, when we play in front of our home crowd at the Summit, we want to take full advantage of it. I'm really proud of the team for going 3-0. I mean, our wins weren't easy. They weren't the prettiest wins, but we figured out a way. It's just giving us momentum for these next 2 away games that we have. And I'm excited. I think we have a lot of good film to look at from our past 3 games, and knowing that we can hone in on practice on really specific things for the next 2 games.
Thanks, ladies.
Thank you.
Thank you.